Hey guys, so Lucky Kichamanis here, Lucky Kichamanisani, and I'm currently still in Bangkok because it hasn't changed, and it sounds like I'm gonna be here for an extra week, so we're about to have some amazing times. But I want to dive into The Secret. I know maybe some of your parents has the VCR tape in their basement, or you saw it on Netflix. The Secret is about the spoken word. It's about that which you say ultimately morphs your reality to equal that. So if you're always walking around going, my life sucks, and the universe goes, hey, say less. Let's make his life suck so that he's correct. Or it says, hey, you know what, I'm actually the shit. Then the universe goes, you're the shit, we'll make it happen, right? So people tend to think that that's not true. They're like, how can that work? How can my words really influence my universe? And the funny thing is that the secret might not be the universe changing and morphing everybody around to make you more successful, but your words influence that which you do. Muhammad Ali, like I talked about humbleness, and Muhammad Ali was not humble in the aspects that he knew he was the greatest and that he knew he was willing to put in the work to become the greatest, right? He even said, I would say I was the greatest before I actually knew I was, right? What that forces him to do is either you can show that you are the greatest, or you could just be all talking all fluff. And at that point, you were lame. But what I can say is less than maybe 3, 4, maybe a month ago, to be honest, about a month ago, I was sitting on the train and I was driving, and I was not in the job that I was typically in anymore. My life was in a really interesting place of uncertainty. And a lot of people, when they reach a level of uncertainty, then they panic and they're like, oh shit, I gotta figure something out or else I'm screwed, you know? And I was sitting on that train and I was reading a book that I'll put the link to the book in the basement. I think it's called You're a Badass or something. And it was like, yo, don't be afraid of the moment, but allow the moment to guide you into the future that you want, right? And I was like, I feel that. So on that train, I said, you know what? In these next couple of weeks, I will not only make more money than I have in the past 6 months, but I will also be doing something that I absolutely love, right? I had no idea what that looked like. I didn't have a plan of what that was going to be. I had no idea of what that was going to be. I just knew something was coming, right? So less than like a day later, I say, you know what? In order for this to happen, I got to live in the abundance of the lifestyle that I want. So I was hitting up friends. Anybody who I cared about, not anybody I cared about, 'cause I love some of y'all, but I didn't hit y'all up. But people in my immediate area that I wanted to see, I was like, yo, let me see you. I'll take you out to dinner. We go have a good time. Everything's on me. And people love that because everybody's often, not everybody, but a lot of people are often living in a sense of lack of this is all I have, so let me preserve it and keep it to myself because I might not get it back. But I wasn't moving with that type of mindset. I was like, yo, if I got it, I got it, and I'm gonna make sure that people around me can enjoy it just as much as I do. And so I hit up one of my friends and I was like, hey, haven't seen you in a while. Let me take you out. Let's have a good time. She was like, oh, perfect. I would love that. So we met like night or the next night afterwards, and we went to like a fantastic restaurant, my favorite restaurant, by the way. That's the cool thing about when you take people out and that you're not afraid to, let's split the bill, or I only got the, just go where you want to go and take people out with you and expect that you're going to make the money back. It will change your life, I swear. But I go out to the restaurant with my friends, we're eating, order what you want, let's have a good time, guys. And she ended up bringing her boyfriend. And so her boyfriend didn't expect me to pay for him because that's not what people typically do. But we're out there eating, everything is good, and she's like, yeah, I'm going back to America. I didn't even know she was going back to America, but she's like, yeah, going back to America in like a week. And I'm like, oh, that's going to be such a great time. We're chatting, we're talking it up. And she was like, the suck thing is that my job actually needs somebody to fill in my position, and I don't know anybody. And she's like, wait, would you want to take it? And I was like, it depends on what your job. And she told me what her job is, and I was like, oh, for real? That's kind of dope. All right, yeah, put me into the mix. So she put my name, she sent the name over to the person, her supervisor and whatnot, and he was like, yo, get him in here ASAP. And I was like, all right, let me just see what's the time looking like, what's my schedule looking like. And I was like, this actually works out perfectly with what my goals are in life. How much is the pay? Told me the pay, and I said, whoa, this thing works, because it covered exactly what I said on the train, which is that I would make more money in the next couple of weeks than I have in the past 6 months. Changed everything. I had no idea when I said it that this was going to happen, but I knew that it was going to happen, and that changed the game. So for you, understand that, yo, what you say is going to become reality. It might not be when you think, because at the end of the day, Allah, God, Spirit, whatever, doesn't live on the same time frame as maybe you do. But just know that as long as you put yourself in the alignment of success, then Spirit, as well as the future and reality, is going to accommodate you because it loves you. Or at least I know it loves me, and I'm hoping that you got the same type of spirit and reality that I got. Because, hey, yo, he's looking out for the boy. Beyond that, guys, much love to you. I don't want to hold y'all too long, or at least I don't really care if I hold y'all too long, but I got to get back to my exercise. And laki kicha manis, bunkos.